use to create my photos or images on Instagram. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what kind of apps are on my phone. So I'm going to play a little screen recording of what I'm going to show you here. And I can tell you all about the apps I use to edit photos, use to make money on Instagram, and just all sorts of fun stuff. So here we go. So first up, my lock screen, and it is a photo of me and my boyfriend that we took in Notting Hill a while back. Okay, so now we're on to my home screen. See, I have a Pusheen background because I love Pusheen. I think it's so cute, and this is way before I got a cat. So I've always loved Pusheen. So first up we have all the basics like camera, Uber, which I haven't used in ages because of lockdown, and Find My iPhone's amazing because if I did leave it in a taxi, I can use my friend's phone to access my account and ring it, so it is very good for that. Obviously I have Spotify. Here are all the things I love listening to. My current favorite playlist is one called Kitchen Stereo, so you definitely need to find it. It's amazing. It has so many of my favorite songs. Such a good happy playlist. And another one I've been really into is Acoustic Chill. And it's just really relaxing just to have on in the background when you're working, and I'll link all that there for you. If you want to follow me on Spotify, I have several playlists and everything's public, so you can follow whatever you want. My favorite one actually my godbrother made me, and it's this one. And it's actually such a nice kind of relaxing Sunday afternoon kind of vibe. It has John Mayer, it has Etta James, it has Rex Orange County. It's amazing, so follow that one. That would be the one to follow. He's very good at making playlists. Okay, next up on my phone, obviously we have the weather app. The last place I visited was Kilimanjaro for a safari, so that is my last weather thing because I haven't checked it since I've been in London. Alright, so let's go to the next page. So I have Clock City Mapper, which is such a good app to use when you're in London. But obviously now with lockdown, I haven't used it. What else? Google Maps, yeah, medical. So I actually haven't used Push Doctor in ages. Push Doctor isn't free. Babylon is free, which is amazing. So basically you register and it becomes your kind of GP, and it's the best thing ever. So you book an appointment through the app, and then you basically get a little slot and they ring you probably same day, and you just talk over what you need, where you're going, and they kind of basically help you put that all into documents. I got all my travel shots with Babylon. You can do anything there, so it's really good. I'd highly recommend it because it's so hard to get a GP slot in London. I've heard it's a lot easier outside of London, but this is life-saving. Travel, I have a lot of stuff. Railcard, EasyJet, Flybe, Airbnb, all the kind of stuff I use for kind of traveling in and around. I don't know why the Twist member thing is there. Let's just ignore that. I basically got that app to get a discount at a store, so that's in Hong Kong. Rideshare, yeah, I use Viavan a lot. I use Captain, and Bolt is my favorite. I'm currently kind of working with them on an ambassadorship, but as of lockdown, again, not really helpful. Two Dots, one of my favorite games ever. Two Dots is a game where you basically connect the dots, and it's super fun. That's basically what I do on the tube normally, because you don't need internet to play it. Next we have Duo Mobile, which is what I use to do two-factor authentication for quite a lot of my things. It's so important to have two-factor on everything. Facebook, Instagram, everything, because you can easily get hacked and then they have access to your details. Or example, if you're an influencer or someone who just is really passionate about what they create and put up on their social media or even their memories, it's so sad when someone hacks it and gets rid of that. So 100% get Duo Mobile, get yourself secure, or use two-factor for everything. Next we have the finances. I use Monzo because it's really quick and immediate with your spending, so I use that. I have HSBC, which is my main bank for Hong Kong and the UK for bank transfers, and then I have Nectar for my Sainsbury points. Next, the Soho House app. It just shows you deals and things you can do, and right now we're not able to go into the member house, so yeah. Okay, next. Deliveroo. I mean, I gave our house a really embarrassing nickname, so there you go. And yeah, basically this is just where I get all my favorite stuff. Next we have an English Heritage kind of app, which I don't really use. We have the QR code app, which again I only use if I need to. iBooks, amazing app. I read all my books there and it's just the best. Crescent City, totally recommend. Amazing book. Blinkist. So this is an app my boyfriend told me about. You can read articles. You just basically learn about anything you want, and you have audiobooks, and yeah, it's just really good. Next we have a Compass app, which I never use. Podcasts. Handy is an app I use for cleaning. House Party is obviously the app that everyone uses right now because of lockdown to chat. Except now we've gone to Zoom calls instead of House Party. Just a bit more effective and like it's a bit easier when it's a desktop or a computer. Sudoku, Cody Cross, and Crossword. It's just something nice to do like with Graham. It's a very basic app as you can see. Example, pecan. I'm guessing the answer there is nut. Next we have, okay, as you can see my apps are like all over the shop. I did not prep my phone before showing you guys, so it's just of apps. Okay, so Safari Notes, we all know. Influencer income. So I usually have more apps than these that I use. So there's Vamp and there's Takumi. Recently I've only focused on Tribe because it's just easier. It's my favorite. And Freechly is just one for like kind of out and about and food deliveries. Okay, so my biggest pocket is edit tools. It's kind of like what this video is targeting, is all the edit tools I use to create my photos or images on Instagram. I used to edit mainly on my laptop because I was like a semi-professional photographer and I shot for like magazine covers and celebrities and stuff. That's on Steph Photography on Instagram if you want to check out. I shot like Niall Horan and Sabrina Carpenter and all these fun people, but that was like a whole other life. So normally I would do Photoshop or Lightroom on my desktop, but now obviously with Instagram everything is like bang bang bang, super quick. You want to edit as soon as possible. So I do everything over the phone now, and the best part about editing on the phone is you can use your finger to like kind of smooth things over, and it's just very like tactile. I don't know how to say it. So anyways, let's get started. So first we have Perfect 365. So that is like, I think it's like a Chinese app, but it's so good for putting makeup on when you don't want to wear makeup. I'll show you what to do. You can go to faves and I have all these of my favorite looks here, and they're all very minimal. But example, that pops on some mascara, that pops on some lipstick, and it's just so easy. So sometimes if I'm really tired or lazy and I just want a cute photo but I don't want to put makeup on, that's my favorite app. We have Facetune, which everyone knows, and I use that to really like kind of, if there's an oily spot on my forehead, I'll just use the smooth tool and like smooth it away. And Facetune is one of my favorites for getting rid of people or like random things, and I'll use the Facetune patch tool. And it basically puts the patch tool on something and then it links it to something else, and you can adjust exactly how it edits it out. So that's really good for Facetune. I think it's more realistic than some of the other apps. Meitu is a really good one as well. So I'm not sure if you can access Meitu in the UK. I got it when I was in Hong Kong, but basically the eraser app is the best thing ever. So look at that. Just gets rid of whatever you want. Let me just get rid of this entire bit. And it's just, the technology is insane that it's able to just reconstruct anything you want. So that's a bit of mochi. Next we have Snapseed. I use Snapseed for example with this photo, which obviously failed. It's part of my Ocado haul. I tried to make it brighter. Didn't look great, but sometimes Snapseed does work. So next we have Over. So this is an app I've discovered that you can add like text onto your photos. I recently discovered it and it's amazing, and it's just, I used to Photoshop everything, so this is so good for like doing those little like Parisian caption kind of images. So that's a good app for that. Next we have Afterlight. So Afterlight is an app I use to add like dust or grain. So this is my favorite one, and you can see like it just, if you want to add a little bit of kind of vintage graininess. So next we have Kira Kira for all that sparkle, you know, you just add a little bit of glitter to everything. That's the app I use. So the Filka app is basically like a little retro camera app, and you can use it to basically take photos and it kind of edits it in a film way for you. Next we have iMovie. As you can see, it's already on the cloud because I don't use it. Whenever I use iMovie to edit my videos, it's always on my laptop. It's just a lot easier. For my phone, I use InShot. So for example, I edited this margarita video on InShot and it's super easy. They have licensed music as well, so that's really cool. It makes it very easy to create videos, and it's just the best app for like kind of quick and easy IGTVs. It's very good for doing vertical videos, so InShot's my favorite app for that. Next we have affiliate apps. Affiliate apps are basically apps where you can kind of track what an influencer or a friend even is wearing and then directly buy it. So the idea behind it is that every time you guys buy something that I'm wearing that's tagged on one of these apps or using one of these links, I'll get a commission. It's super low. It's like 0 point whatever percent. Super low, but it'll be like £3 for a piece or £2. So this is my 21 button. You can see the boots I'm wearing, the cardi I'm wearing, the skirt I'm wearing, and literally shop immediately from the app. So 21 buttons is really good. Reward style is very similar, but I use it more for swipe up links. So it creates a link for an item, and then if someone buys it from there, that's great. Next we have Preview, which is the app I use to organize my grid. So a lot of people ask me how to like kind of schedule it. I am the type who isn't a perfectionist and I just wing it. So Preview kind of just allows me to edit or tweak any photos just a little bit, like in terms of lightness or darkness, just to match the photo before it. And I try to make my grid in like a checkered way, so like person and then food, or interior and then person, and I try to just checkerboard it, which is kind of how I plan my grid. Next we have VSCO. VSCO is the app that I edit all my photos on. So you know there was Lightroom in this little pocket here. I don't use Lightroom anymore. I know like you have Lightroom presets and a lot of people do that, and I just love the effect of VSCO along with my Fujifilm camera. Fujifilm has just such a nice color quality. When you put that with a VSCO filter, it's amazing. I'm going to show you the exact specifics of this edit. So it's A4 is the one I'm using, and it has that much exposure, white balance, tint, saturation, sharpen, and it's just very minimal. Every single photo is different depending on the lighting, the temperature of your lighting, the kind of image you're trying to create, the shadows in it, so it does take a bit of tweaking. My favorite filters on VSCO is M5 and A4. A4 is my favorite for my grid. So that's the best ones, and these are all the other ones that I use as well. Next we have Instagram and photos, you all know that. YouTube, follow me on YouTube. I only have 50 subscribers. I've just been trying to really revamp it since a week ago, so fingers crossed, and come follow me for more content like this. Subscribe below. Next we have TikTok. Who isn't obsessed with TikTok these days, right? Come follow me on TikTok. I have some really random stuff on there. If you want to follow me, come along. Next we have WordPress, which is what I use for blogging. Sometimes if I'm bored on the tube, really handy. You can just start writing your blog post right away and you get everything there. So that's easy. Next we have Depop. I have a Depop account, but I don't have any items on it, so I'm not going to show you. Next we have Messenger. Classic Words, which is like Words with Friends on Facebook. I'm not sure if you played it a long time ago, but that's a good one. I have a Sweat app, which I downloaded with the mindset of working out and have not used the app since. So I probably should delete that. Next I have Emoji Blitz. It is super cute. It is Disney themed, and honestly I think it's so cute. Next we have Scrabble, which is very similar to Words with Friends, and I play it with my friends sometimes. Very bad at Scrabble, so it's kind of fallen to the wayside. Next we have Canva, which is such a good app. I actually use either the one on my phone or I do it on my desktop, but Canva is what I use to do all my YouTube thumbnails, all my graphics, everything, and they are the best. Here you can see you can create a new design and you can choose what size you want, what you need, a Pinterest pin, a recipe card, an event cover, YouTube channel art. Like, it's amazing. So they have all these kind of presets and then you can tweak them a little bit according to your preferences. It's free as well, so Canva is the best. And last but not least, we have Pinterest. Come follow me. I have some really fun boards. My favorite is this one. It makes me hungry and it's just all the food I want to make and eat. And it's a very clean little board, so that's fun. If you want some cozy at home inspiration, you know, some home aesthetic lifestyle shoot inspiration, follow me there. If you're dreaming of traveling, I have a Capri board full of lovely kind of seaside wanderlusty bits. So yeah, please come follow me. A lot of it is mainly for shoot inspiration or just kind of ideas on how to photograph things. So if you're interested in that, come follow me on Pinterest. Alright, and then on the bottom, my main apps, we have WhatsApp, my calendar, my to-do list, and emails. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was useful to you in any way at all. And let me know what app is your favorite that I've talked about down in comments below. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please like, subscribe, and comment below. I would really appreciate it. And thanks again. Bye!